MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 New York Mets.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Steven Matz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's the pitch. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Marte. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Corey Seager. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 4. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
No outs, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Fielder number 66, Yasiel Queen.
First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-1 home. Puig off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Turner, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Julio Urias will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
So striding in, Jorge Salinas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jorge Salinas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, right fielder, Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
That's a
high
ball.
and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too. And
he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. On the move is Trout from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner bare hands it. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Trout at second with 2 down. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. His first homer here in the series, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Merrifield on the move. One out. Now to the plate, Austin Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Plawecki. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next up for Los Angeles, Julio Urias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. So digging in now, Whit Merrifield set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
In now, Ahmed Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches. and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two to the Mets catcher. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in the early days.
Into the box now, Steven Matz, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Plawecki leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Mets leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Goldschmidt on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Trout. To the track, to the wall. A leap there by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone. Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Salinas is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A bouncer to the left side. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slow roller out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Salinas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jorge Salinas.
First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Mike.
Striding into the box, Mike Trout. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, Starling.
Standing in, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. ready to deliver the 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Kemp to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Marte on third with 2 out. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's Matt Kemp now. He popped out in his first trip.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
The pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming up.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Arodys Vizcaíno answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and a strike.
Together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Stepping in now, Julio Urias. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting,
now in the box, Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Vizcaíno is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 2. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. swing hard liner to left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Sinking liner toward left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Bouncer up the middle, reined in, 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Runners on the move for second. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And that misses 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Runners are at second and third with one down. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Three-two pitch. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Seager on third. Rosario at second. Plawecki is over at first with one away. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball three.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And that misses. Ball four. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Next for the Mets, Jorge Salinas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over the first. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And to score from third, the tying run.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Digging in now, Mike Trout 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are loaded with only one out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The next 3-2. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Starling Marte. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Three runs already home here.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning.